was. I mean, all we could hear the coaches talking about was he just had 32 on Richmond. He's an excellent player. He's much like Joey Rodriguez and all this. And I mean, out of those 3 days that we had to prepare for Davidson, I'm pretty sure the team and I definitely got fed up with just hearing like Joe Gibbs. But all due respect, he's a great player. But we took him out as a team.
What did you guys do that was particularly effective against him and against Davidson in general?
With him, I mean, they have a three-headed monster with those three guards. So I mean, we pretty much would key on him because he pretty much is the head of the snake. So I mean, we pretty much take him out. I mean, and then we can contain the other two. I mean, they all had good games still. I mean, they did their thing.
Brianti, was it a point of emphasis to really push them out in the three-pointers and to really make sure there was someone on them every time they got the ball in shooting position?
Just like any other team that comes in here with a national ranking with three-point field goals made, I mean, that's definitely the number one thing on the bulletin board was they shoot the three excellent, and we have to get out there and contest every three-point shot. I mean, we got to scramble from 1 through 5 with them getting out there, and I think we did a pretty good job of that tonight.
Was it also a case of it wasn't so much your full court defense that took them out of the game as it was when you guys just focused so much on the half court?
Yeah, we definitely had to focus on the half court because, I mean, they run the motion similar to Virginia, so we just got to have everybody on edge with we're just taking them out and knowing that they pass the ball well, so we can't do too much sinking and all of that. So everybody did their job and played a big part tonight.
Along the same lines of stopping Gibbs, was there a sense of just shutting down Davidson? It seems like in the conference in the early going, they were the team that was getting a lot of attention. Was there any part of you guys that said, hey, don't forget about us?
Yeah, that was a main focus coming in. Coach was talking about welcoming them to the A-10 and just overwhelming them with our pressure and our depth. So we just went after them for the whole 40 minutes. He just said, we're not going to play perfect, but just keep playing and keep attacking them, and by the end of the game, they're going to wear down. So we try to use our depth, which is one of our main advantages.
Terry, you were part of that depth yourself. Doug also in the first half, pretty big. Talk a little bit about maybe the pride you guys take off the bench, being a spark when maybe some shots aren't falling for your starters.
I mean, Coach tell us, when we come in, we got to lift up the energy. So we just come in, try to lift up the energy, try to add enthusiasm, get stops, do all the little things, and the offensive stuff will come.
Terry, it looked like you put the ball on the floor, kind of got to the basket with a couple of spin moves a couple of times. Was that something, an area of emphasis, just putting the ball on the floor for you, or was that just something the game was kind of giving you?
I think it was just something the game was giving me. So, we're in conference play now. I played, multiple college games now. All the jitters is out. So, I'm fine. I'm ready to hoop. Yeah.
Brianti, what's it like for you when you see guys like Terry and Doug kind of kicking in a little bit and taking some big shots, especially in the first half?
I mean, it's a breath of fresh air just thinking about them just coming in. We need sparks off the bench, and with Doug and Terry and Jaquan and a plethora of other guys coming off the bench, it's definitely a big thing to help us out because sometimes the starters get caught up in themselves, and for them to come over there and take some of the weight off our shoulders is definitely a big part in how we can keep expanding and becoming one of the championship team.
Bree, you've been here for 4 years now. Does this team feel deeper to you than the previous teams?
Yeah, we're a deeper team than I ever been a part of. I mean, so by this time, about my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, we was probably cutting the rotation down to about 7, 8, maybe. But yeah, right now the freshmen are coming in. They're playing major minutes. They're playing double-digit minutes. So that's definitely helping us out and giving us starters a lot of breaks. And actually, them coming in and contributing is definitely a big part in how we can keep growing.
Bree, can you talk about that dunk by Guest? In the second half, it seemed to kind of energize everything. You guys, the lead went up a little bit at that point.
That's another one. That's another part of our depth. When Doug found JG on that, which I never thought in the world Doug would actually find somebody else for a pass. When he found him and Jared looked at the rim, I was like, yeah, it's going down. I'm glad the other person didn't jump because that would have been one beautiful poster, but I'll take the dunk. The dunk was definitely energizing and it definitely fueled us.
Thanks, guys.